All right, so I've seen this uproar before when we did the mobile app. If you guys are not new to the channel and you've been hanging out with me for a little while, you guys remember when they updated the Xbox game or the Xbox app on mobile, and like everything was missing and people freaked out and said, what is Microsoft doing? They're getting rid of the app, they're destroying it. There were podcasts about it from people like just talking, and it was comical to me because I'm like, it's just an update. It's how they do the updates. It's how they're doing it. And that's what they're doing with the dashboard on the home screen right now in the Xbox preview program. And if you didn't know, they're doing a multi-month series of experimental sort of features, and they're going to push stuff out to the Xbox insiders to test, and they're going to collect feedback, and then they're going to basically have this big update in 2023 to the UI and the dashboard, and all of it is going to be taken from all of our feedback, and then Microsoft engineers back there are going to work all of their magic that they usually do and kind of take all that feedback and mold it into something that's really useful that most people will like. And of course, customization is one of them, and some of that's missing right now. So if you're watching other videos and they say that, you know, this stuff is missing, just know that it's going to come back. How do I know it's going to come back? Because I've been here doing this a long time, and this is what they do. Now, maybe, I don't know, maybe the best way to get feedback on something is to take all of it away and then see what gets complained about the most, or see what people get angry and yell about. I don't think Microsoft does that, but it is maybe a byproduct of their process, because people definitely push feedback. If you're not one to leave feedback, well, wait until something gets taken away, because now you're going to be like, where did you take my favorite thing? I'm going right over to the Xbox Insider subreddit and I'm going to let them know. And that's what they want you to do, because they're going to take that information and go, oh yeah, we're going to get back to that. We're rebuilding it. We're revamping it, whatever the case may be. When the final product comes out, it's going to be pretty close to what we want. So I'm going to show you this on the preview dashboard. Right now, they're basically redesigning the whole UI of what you experience when you get in, or when you jump back in to your dashboard. So the first thing you're going to see here across the top is basically like this jump back in bar, I think they call it. It's got all of your recently played stuff. You can see I have the captures and the Xbox support here. Those are two things in other videos. If you want to check those out, I got them linked up in the cards or at the end of the video. But these are the recent things that I've been messing around with. And then you can see we have a permanent fixture of my games and apps in the Microsoft Store. And then a couple of these advertisements, which some of them are useful. Like, I like being reminded to claim my perks. Earlier, I had an ad there for like an 80% off sale. So I clicked on that. That was pretty good. So I'm kind of on the fence of what I think about these ads here like this, because they're not necessarily terrible ads. They're ads for like kind of great deals sometimes. So I don't mind them. Next, as you come down here, right now there's a mix. This is all going to change. So they have most popular on Game Pass. When this came out like a month ago, I think it just said most popular. It didn't even specify that it was Game Pass. And you'll notice that this is very Game Pass centric, but that's because it has millions and millions of users now. And it's kind of the direction Microsoft is going in with their games, which I don't mind at all, because it's a pretty good deal. Best deal in gaming, I think. Down here now, I have the Easy Finish. These are just some games that I need to go back and finish. I've got 2 games here pinned, Fortnite and Minecraft. And I have the Easy Gamer Score. This is the list. You can pause it here and check it out if you want. But this is the list that I have. When somebody asks me, hey, what games are Easy Gamer Score? I just kind of reference this one and, take a look at it. I rotate these out and take them off as I, complete them or don't or whatever. But, Then we have top free games coming in after that. Recently added to Game Pass. There's Call of Duty. You can see that a lot all over both PlayStation 5 anyways. On my PlayStation 5 and on here, I'm seeing lots of Modern Warfare 2 all over the place. So you see that. Trending games, of course. Games that are coming soon, you can click on Show More. There's this option here. Or there's this other thing, which I like a little bit less, and that's scrolling all the way over to right to do Show More there. So you can see like there's 2 examples of the way these buttons are. And they're probably just taking the data to see who's more likely to click on what, and that's why it kind of mixes it up too. But we have Action Adventure on Game Pass, and they're basically just these like curated Game Pass sort of things for superb soundscapes past and present. There's staff picks, which I'm not really sure how a lot of these are voted on or figured out, or how some of these are like curated, I guess. But these seem to be like what's most popular. I'm assuming like if it's most time played or most downloaded or something, maybe that's what that is. But the one interesting thing here is now if I just refresh the dashboard with a little trick that people are gonna be like, hey, how'd you do that? But if you see me doing this and you see me refresh it, I have top free games. Look at that. Top free games. Easy Finish is still there. But if I refresh again, you'll notice that top free games is gone and now it's most popular with Game Pass. The game stayed the same, but the rows or the groups or whatever have changed and moved up and down. So I think that's kind of neat. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I do like it, because if I'm not really concerned with scrolling down all the way, at least in this top row where I can see it, as I'm switching through my games and apps and playing and doing stuff, I'm not greeted with the same thing all the time. I kind of prefer that. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you know, like I said, this isn't its final form, but, you know, when you leave your feedback, that's what it's going to evolve into eventually. In, I think they said 2023. It's a multi-month program that they're going through here right now. So there's going to be lots of changes, which means there's going to be lots of videos, lots of updates, lots of discussion in the Xbox Insider subreddit, where I suggest you go and check out and hang out. And if you want to sign up or you want to just kind of keep up with what's going on, besides watching me and some other people who make videos about this stuff, you can definitely do it over there in the Insider subreddit. We'd love to see you over there, leaving your feedback, and, you know, you can say what you like, what you miss, whatever. You know, definitely, it's worth checking that out. I'll link it down in the description so that nobody in the world will ever go down there and click on it, but I'll put it there anyways, just in case one person does, because analytics will tell you that they don't, I guess. But anyway, it's there if you want to check it out, or just go look it up, Xbox Insider on Reddit. You can just search for it. That's going to be it for this update. So I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.